Hi, my Leos. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whenever this finds you. This is On the Journey 111, and I'm El Rock, your hostess, and we are here to find out what you need to know most right now. So, welcome. Um, this is a general timeless reading, as always. All of my readings are timeless. I believe that you find what you need when you're meant to find what you need. So it's the classic case of when the student is ready, the teacher arrives, and when the teacher is ready, the student arrives. So maybe that's a message for somebody out there. Leo, this is our third try, so let's see if we can get this one out. Third time's a charm. Oh, yeah. I want to thank my returning subscribers, my new subscribers, and those of you popping by the channel to check it out. Thanks for being here. Your likes, shares, subscribes, comments, views, all of that helps On the Journey 111 gain visibility on YouTube. So thanks for being a part of it. All right, so with that said, what is the most important thing that Leo needs to know right now, please? My Leos, what do you need to know? Beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity, form, and spirit. So, this is not just about external beauty, but it's also about internal beauty when we talk about integrity of form and spirit. And, you, my beautiful Leos, move with grace and loveliness, and your internal beauty radiates out through you and demonstrates itself in your external beauty. So that's a gorgeous message to start with. So you're beautiful, Leo. Grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. That means that your insides match your outsides. Yamaya, grandmother ocean, primordial. She is in the mermaids in this book. She is the grandmother of the ocean and has given birth to the earth and all humans through her tail. And the scales on her tail make up the islands of the world. And this is just a really beautiful, just kind of aspect of, I think, your ancientness, Leo, in terms of your connection with Mother Earth, with water, with you as fire in your sign. But this is a primordial thing. This is something that runs much deeper. And, and so with Yamaya, she reminds, in the story, if you've ever seen Moana, she reminds me in the story of Tafiti and the mother of everything, right? And so everything is born through the feminine, right? We need the masculine. They need to be a part of it together, but it's the feminine who gives birth to things. And I think that perhaps, maybe you're considering having children, but this really seems like for what you need to know right now, that this is about an internal and external beauty and ancientness in you. It's a wisdom, Leo. What else does Leo need to know right now, please? Leo, right now. What does Leo need to know right now from their invisible board of directors, please? Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, that was a pile. Okay. So, bottom of the deck is reflections. What you contemplate can actualize. So, this is about visualizing what you see in the mirror is kind of what you can become, right? If you don't like what you see, then that manifests. If you love what you see, that manifests too. If it's a combination of all of the above, all of it's true. So, wave of power. So, I told you that this was a third try. This came out earlier. So, a surge of power, an upswing in energy, exhilarating movement, things are coming into fruition as you reflect on what it is that you want to create in your life, Leo. This wave of power, or this surge, this upswing, is here to give you the momentum to do it. So not only do you have the internal and external beauty to do this, and the ancient wisdom of, the creator, you also have Coral's wisdom, which came out twice, once in pre, and then during the first reading that I filmed that didn't make it. And then it didn't come out the second time I filmed, but Atlantis and Lemuria Returns did. So what that says to me is that you've got massive ancient wisdom, Leo, that's come out on 3 different times, 3 different readings. This is the third one. Massive ancient wisdom here to support you in some sort of endeavor that you are moving towards, okay? You're giving birth to something new in your life. It could be, it's something that's beautiful to you, whatever that is. But I don't want to get caught on that, because this is ancient wisdom that's coming in, and the Selkie and her skin has to do with reclaiming her authenticity. So I guess beauty does want to talk again, because this is about being comfortable with who you are. You might not be a traditional beauty, and yet you are completely beautiful. You have to understand that, I guess we all have our demographic, right? And if you're maneuvering in a demographic that doesn't appreciate you because they don't appreciate your beauty, both internally and externally, it could be a call for you to release that, right? Because without fully loving yourself and who you are, and knowing that you are beautiful regardless of what's looking back at you in the mirror, Leo, that's where that comes from. That's where that surge or that wave of power moves in, right? Oh man, I feel energy releasing. I must have said something that resonated, because this is where the wave of power comes in. This is the return of Aphrodite, the return of self-love, the temple, birth of a goddess, guidance, goddess energy, treating as sacred. And so, you are a sacred divine being, Leo. You are an infinite soul here on earth having a human incarnation. You are not your age. Your soul is far older than that. And this is a reminder of that, and how you may appear. You may not be a traditional beauty, or if you are, maybe you need to be seen for who you are inside. Maybe your external beauty has left you wanting to be seen internally. And this return of self-love with Aphrodite is here to support the Selkie and her skin, and that return of beauty. All of this is part of that wave of power and that ancient wisdom that's coming through to support you. Yeah, wow, dang. Okay, I guess that was the one. So there's your wave of power. Where are we at? Oh boy. I'm gonna draw a couple of just tarot cards here, just to kind of do a little extra clarification. Can I just get some deeper understanding of, I get that there's self-love here, and there's, deep beauty, both internally and externally, or not traditional beauty. But what's this additional wisdom that's coming in that's so deep, with Atlantis being on the ground earlier, and Lemuria, Coral's wisdom? We've got so much ancient wisdom and so much power here, Leo, coming up to support you. So just tell me more about all of this ancient wisdom. Okay. All right. So you might have somebody that you love returning to you. This can be seen as a soulmate card, but it's something from the past. It's 6 of Cups. There's an age gap, or a difference in age here. You can see that one's older than the other, but this wave of power has to do with remembering something about yourself and somebody else at a younger time, or in the past. Let's see what else popped out here. Knight of Swords. So it looks like somebody's probably coming in to communicate with you or has an idea about something. Whatever this idea is, it's somebody from your past. So if it's not love, this Knight of Swords is moving in quickly with an idea about something that you're going to need to seek agent wisdom for. There's this reflection card's jumping out at me again now in terms of what you contemplate can actualize. And this is where the thoughts are starting to come into play here. So be mindful about what you're charging towards, because the Knight of Swords is moving quickly and he's on a mission, right? And let's find out a little bit more about this ancient wisdom. Yep, something's been hidden. There's something that's unknown. Again, the Moon card speaks to that deeper journey with yourself into, into your subconscious being. Yeah, yep. Okay, so this is just pretty, what you need to know right now is that something is rising up for you, whatever it is. Judgment is here. It's the awakening. It's the coming back to life. You've been in Hanged Man or you will be in Hanged Man. I think you've been in Hanged Man, tapping into all of this wisdom. And it's because this wave of power is here. So whatever it is that you are trying to create in your life and bring forward in it, there's a surge of energy coming in to facilitate that for you. So that's just what you need to know right now. And you're tapping into ancient wisdom to do it. And you're digging into those places within yourself that you need to let go of that hold you back. The parts of yourself that you think you are unworthy, the parts of yourself that you don't love. If somebody's like, oh, I love your smile. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, but, my teeth this and my beard that, or my, if you're a guy, I don't know why that came through. But if you can't take a compliment, and if you can't love those things, the things you don't love about yourself might very well be the things that somebody else does love about you. Why not step back, see what that is and what it is that they love about you, and dig into that? So, all right. So stir it up. There it is. Boom. There it is. Selkie in her skin right there. Stir it up. Fall in love with yourself. We've got Gemini in the house. So you might have a Gemini in your life. You might have Gemini in your chart. But this is saying to me, it's talking about, the twin energy and those two aspects that really all of us have, not just Geminis. We all have multiple parts of ourselves, with our sun, moon, and ascending and all of those things in our houses, right? So the twins are here. That was on Selkie and her skin. Over here on the moon, we have give TLC. So you need to give some tender, loving care to yourself, or perhaps somebody in your environment that maybe needs it. We have stir it up. Okay, fall in love. Yep. Fall in love landed on beauty. So if this isn't you, which it should always be you first before it's somebody else outside of you, you're falling in love, and it's something very beautiful. Really, truly, the message I'm getting here is the love that you need to be focused on is the love for yourself right now. And then we've got Pisces energy on the table, and that was over Yamaya. So you might have a wise Pisces in your world bringing advice, and that is smudged. I wonder what it once said. Maybe that's just the idea that you can create and you can dream, right? Reclaiming something, make it your own. Maybe the message is that what you make it in your mind, how is that for you? And you've got love here. This is what you need to know right now is that you need to love yourself, tap into ancient wisdom, because you've got a surge of power coming in around something from the past. Friendship, past job, past relationship of some sort. And there's an idea that's going to be communicated, and you're going to be needing to tap into this ancient wisdom, the wisdom of Atlantis, the wisdom of Lemuria, Coral's wisdom, Yamaya, all of that ancient wisdom of the oceans and of the earth are available for you to tap into if you can do that, right? If you meditate, if you can move those kind of energies, they're available for you, and you're being invited to tap into them to remember yourself. So go and love, my Leos, and love yourself first. Everything else falls into place after that. All right, talk to you later. Bye for now.